It's better than getting your willy stepped on. It's better than being smothered and cuddled and being told that you're a good boy or a bad boy, however you want to do it. What is it? It's overcoming all the voices in your head that tell you to do something else. It's going with your gut feeling and doing the hard work. Ignoring all the negative voices and accomplishing everything you can throughout the day, being busy, 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 going to bed satisfied. My name is Louis Angel. I run a self-improvement channel, and if you're here, it's because you're a sensitive guy, and you also suffer from procrastination or instant gratification, and you want to do the hard work, whether it be going to the gym, eating, starting a business, a YouTube channel, drawing, whatever. You want to do something that requires the hard work, but you can't seem to be able to do it. This video, we're going to talk about that. Well, we're not going to talk so much about how to do it. We're going to talk more about being on the other side, like showing you that it's possible. Because as part and parcel of not doing the hard work and giving into the instant gratification, which is YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, maybe adult content, maybe just goofing around, whatever it is for you. For me, it used to be YouTube. I used to be very addicted to YouTube. There's a part of your brain, especially late at night, that gives into these negative thoughts like, I've always been this way, I'll never change, I'm never gonna get it right, yada, yada, yada. You know, all those like really negative thoughts. Like, everyone else is doing so much better than me. I'm letting my dreams slip through my fingers. My body's getting worse just because I can't stop looking at YouTube videos. And you go to bed really like just depressed, sleep deprived, and then you wake up the next morning like, I can't believe I have to do that all over again. And when you're like this, you imagine the rest of your life being like this, and you really wonder if anything's gonna change, if anything's different. And of course, since you don't even imagine anyone ever loving you, because you barely love yourself, why would anyone else love you? You have to escape to these femdom fantasies of like a woman who is above you dominating you, but like she does it lovingly. At the end of the day, she always loves you. Nothing wrong with femdom. I'm into femdom. I try to avoid all lust in general these days just because I want to be celibate and I want to be closer to the source and more disciplined. But anyways, I want to show you that there's another side. So today I woke up and I did not act out of my compulsion. I did not fap. I did not whack it, because that is something I try to do, like no fap and celibacy. So already a victory. And then secondly, I washed the car. That is something I told my dad I would do last week. I've been procrastinating on it, and I don't know how to do it. It was my first time doing it, and I did it. And then after that, I went to school, and me and my mom had a like very, very minor argument, and I noticed myself having some negative thoughts about her, and then I calmed those down immediately. And then I sat down, and before class, what would I have done in the past? I would have like looked at manga, like, okay, a little bit of Berserk before class. No, I just started doing the bills for my parents' company on Excel, just right to work. Then I went to class, and for most of the class, I was taking down notes, literally laser focused for most of class. Then I immediately got off school, and before I went to go see my mom, I went to go to the nursing office to talk to them about something important for my side job. Came home, walked the dog, even though I didn't want to. Took my brother to piano lessons, even though I didn't want to. Immediately after the piano lessons, I sat down with him to like really hammer out what we just learned, even though I didn't want to. Did a whole lot of stuff I didn't want to. Oh, and in order to relax, like I said in the last video, I went outside and helped my mom water the plants, because that's something I want to do, and it's healthy, it's productive. And I literally spent like at least 5 minutes just looking into like a place where I had dumped water, because like these insects were playing around. I talked about this in my last video. This is a great way, small tip. If you're feeling overwhelmed or like you want to procrastinate, a healthy way to do that is to go outside and into your garden and find some bugs. Nature is such a good way to take a break. Like, don't go on your phone, don't go on Instagram, don't hyperstimulate yourself. That just makes it harder to do the work. When you go outside though, there have been studies on this. It's stimulation, but very light and easy to process stimulation. And nature just has this spiritual healing to it. So I went outside, I was helping my mom water plants, I was looking for bugs, and I found an anthill, and I just watched the ants go in and out, and I felt like a kid. And then when I was watering this plant, I noticed some like roly-polies and spiders and ants and beetles like struggling to get out of the water. I wasn't watching them sadistically, like they weren't dying, but it was just fun to watch them try to crawl out of it and then go back in and try to crawl out, and it's annoying. Like, come on, get out. And I think I helped one ant out because I just saw he wasn't gonna get out, but it was a fun way to take a break. It felt like a kid again. It was so wholesome. I'm forgetting something. I finished doing the billing for my parents and I sent it immediately to the lady that we're charging without procrastinating. Sent another email. Like, I was just really, really busy today up until the very end. At the very end after dinner, I was just like, I got to enjoy myself. And I did just watch like 1 or 2 stupid YouTube videos, and then I stopped and did this video. This is the work I've avoided for most of my life, and I like just stopped watching videos and I just recorded this video and a short. But what I'm telling you is, I am not entirely perfect. Like, I just procrastinated by watching a few YouTube videos, but I'm trying to tell you that there is another side, and you can come out on the other side where, you know what? I had a headache today. I literally had a headache today because I was just busy, doing stuff. Like, I felt really, not stressed, like not stress and not despair, but I felt kind of like, not miserable, but kind of displeased. Like, so much work, one thing to another. When am I going to take a break? And as I was folding my laundry, I realized this is what I wanted. I wanted to be busy, doing my best, working toward my goals. Not laying around watching YouTube videos and quote unquote having fun, even though you're not really having fun. You're just addicted and don't know anything else. So there is another side to this. You can be productive. You don't need to compulsively and maladaptively rely on femdom fantasies and instant gratification in order to feel alive. You can feel alive. If you're a femboy or submissive man or sensitive man and you want to talk about how you can get like this, more about like dopamine fasting and like cutting out delayed instant gratification and embracing delayed gratification, you can hit me up on my links below. Let's just talk on Discord or on Calendly. And yeah, I'd love to set up an appointment with you. So yeah, check below. Hope you learned something today. And remember, it's not learning if your behavior doesn't change. See you around.